hear me well? Is my voice audible? Is my voice audible? Fine. Okay. How are you doing today? Is my voice okay? Are you able to hear me well? Are there any new attendees in class today? Are there any new attendees in class today? Please let me know in the chat box. Okay, Suvit Lal. Hi Suvit, welcome to the class. Okay, please be regular, and if you are not able to follow anything, okay, at any point of time, please raise your hands or post your queries in the chat box. Fine, and please be regular in class, because if your attendance is not good, okay, your grades will suffer. So please be regular. Fine. Is it clear? Okay. Good evening, Anish. Now what we are going to do, let's solve a grammar exercise, okay, which is like you have to complete these sentences with a, and, or the. Fine? Is it clear what you have to do? So you have to, like solve this exercise, and then we are going to cover other things. Clear? Yeah, please solve it. You can post the answers in the chat box itself. And after this we are going to cover gerunds. Fine? Gerunds in grammar, because most of you request me to do grammar again and again, right? You want me to cover grammar more when it comes to business English classes, right? So today I am going to cover what, instead of covering vocabulary section, I will be covering grammar section today, specifically grammar. Fine? Fine. DB, are you there? DB, is this your first class? I have never seen you in class before. Is this your first class, or you are joining the class with a new name? Please let me know. Okay. Okay, this is Diksha itself. Fine, fine. Yeah, fine. How about others? Hi, Mohammed Shehbaz. You have to solve the exercise which is there on the board. This exercise is on articles, so please solve it. And once everyone is done with the same, okay, we are going to proceed ahead with the gerund. Today, I am going to cover specifically grammar in class, because most of you want me to cover more and more grammar. So rather than covering vocabulary, I will be covering grammar. Okay, is everyone done with the same? Shall we proceed ahead with the next thing, that is grammar? Shall we begin with the grammar thing? Alright, so today we are going, so I'll be changing the board now. Okay, fine, great. And you also get grades on the basis of how you perform in class, how attentive you are in class, and how regular you are in class. So please take care of all these things. Please be regular, please be attentive, and don't take the exercises lightly, whatever is being given to you in class. Okay. I'll ask the coordinator, you can get in touch with the coordinator and she is going to guide you with it. Fine. So you are being graded for attendance. You also get grades for how attentive you are in class. You also get grades on how your performance is in when you solve something in class. So please be attentive. Please solve the exercises properly and be cautious when you are solving it. Okay. Sometimes we know the answers, but we ignore. Due to ignorance, we may write the wrong answer. Right. So please be regular and attentive so that you can get good grades. Now, we are going to cover gerunds. Now, what are gerunds? This is the question, right? When a verb ends in ing. I know everybody has studied, grammar in school, but this is a kind of a brush up. So that, sometimes we have studied it long time back, right? So in order to brush up your skills, sometimes, a lot of people, they speak very good English, but they make a lot of grammar mistakes because they tend to forget what they have studied in school. So this is a kind of a brush up by recovering it again in these classes. Fine? That is the reason why I am covering it here. When a verb ends in ing, it may be gerund or a present participle. It is important to understand they are not the same. When we use a verb in ing form more like a noun, it is a gerund. Fine? Fishing is fun. When we use verb in ing form more like a verb or an adjective, it is a present participle. And Anthony is fishing. So if verb has got ing, it could either be a gerund or it could either be a present participle. So how will you differentiate whether the verb ending in ing is a present participle, okay, or it is a gerund? It will be a gerund when it is used as a noun. Like Prabha is singing, Anoop is dancing, Sovit is fishing, okay, Tamil is doing something. When it is used as a noun, okay, and when it is used as a verb, okay, like okay, or an adjective, then it is a present participle. So am I correct if I say Prabha is dancing? Okay, Prabha is dancing. Is it a present participle or a gerund? Prabha is dancing. Dancing is a gerund or a present participle? Samu is saying gerund. Why? Why Samu? Prabha is dancing. Is it a gerund or present participle? Everybody needs to answer that. See, I am saying Prabha is dancing. Verb is dancing. So see, ing is used as a verb. So what it will be? It will be present participle only, not the first one, gerund. Fine. And if I say dancing is dancing is something. Okay, dancing is a good exercise, great exercise. Dancing I am using as a noun. In that case, it will be a gerund, right? Is it clear? Now, we can use gerunds as subject, object or complement. Fine? So, let's see how we can do the same. Is this much clear to everyone? If you have any queries, please do ask me. Try to think gerunds as verbs in noun form. Like nouns, gerunds can be subject, object or complement of a sentence. So, gerunds is what? When the verb ing is used as a noun, like dancing is great, right? So gerunds can be used as a subject, object or complement. So subject, smoking costs a lot of money. Gerund is there, okay, it is there as a noun and it is the subject, right? Right? How about others? Are you able to follow me? So here the gerund is a subject. I don't like writing. Subject is again writing. My favorite occupation is reading. Okay, so again it is a subject. But like a verb, a gerund can also have an object itself. In this case, the whole expression gerund plus object, okay, including articles and other determiners. Pointless questioning. This is an object, right? Pointless questioning. A settling of debts. The making of Titanic, right? So here in all these sentences, gerund is used as an object, right? Are you able to hear me now? Now, my favorite occupation is reading detective stories. Like now, we can use gerunds with adjectives. Okay, we were here. So see, is the difference between gerund and present participle clear to you? Okay, fine. See, so gerund can be subject, object, or it can be a complement. Fine. So see, when it is a subject, I say smoking costs a lot of money, right? And when I use it as an object, then smoking cigarettes costs a lot of money. I don't like writing letters. Fine. Now, but when we use a gerund with an article like a, an, or the, it does not usually take a direct object. A settling of debts. Making Titanic was expensive. The making of Titanic was expensive. Is this first clear to everyone? Prabha, do you have any questions? Shall we proceed ahead? I need an answer from everyone. If you have not followed it, please let me know. Now, gerund after preposition. What is a preposition? Can you give me an example of preposition? Can you give me an, okay. Okay, making Titanic and making of Titanic, that is what you are asking, right? It's very simple, see. If I say making Titanic, what is that? What kind of a sentence is that? Making of Titanic. Here it's used as an object, right? Making of Titanic. Right? But I say, what else you were asking? Making of Titanic, right? And making Titanic and making of Titanic, okay. See, okay, you are asking this question, fine. See, making Titanic and making of the Titanic, it should be like this. The making, see, here what is being used? Making Titanic was expensive, okay? But if I say the making of Titanic was expensive, then in that case, like we can say that when we use a gerund with an article, it does not usually take a direct object. So it is not a direct object because we are using it with an article. Fine. So with, see, this is a direct object. making Titanic, the making of Titanic. So you can see the difference. You can see it yourself. See, the making means the object is not direct. It is not taking that direct when it comes to it being an object. Fine. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? If it is not clear, please ask me again. Is it clear to everyone? Seher, Fasalula, Mohammad Javed, Ashwin, Rinin, Prabha, Sanobar, Anoop, Suvit, Sunil, Samo, Rashid, Tamil and Anish. Okay. How about you, Suvit? Is it clear? Alright. Now, see, prepositions is like a and the, at, right? So, gerunds after preposition. Okay. If we want to use a verb after a preposition, it must be a gerund, right? It is impossible to use an infinitive after a preposition. For example, see, after is a preposition, right? After is a preposition, right? So see, whenever you want to use, preposition, verb after preposition, then it should be a gerund. That means it should have ing in it. This is a rule. I will call you after arrive at the office, it will be wrong, right? So I am using it after preposition, so it will be a gerund, ing. Fine? Is it clear? Please have a drink before leaving. So before is again a preposition. Verb followed by it is living. Fine? ing, gerund. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Is it clear, Suvid? I am looking forward to meeting you. To is again a preposition. To meet you would be wrong. Meeting you. Do you object to working late? Tara always dreams about is again a preposition, going on holiday. Notice that you can replace all the above gerunds with real nouns. Now, I will call you after my arrival at the office. Fine? So this is how you can replace it. Please have a drink before your departure, right? I am looking forward to our lunch. Do you object to this job? Tara always dreams about holidays. Is it clear how we can replace the gerunds with real nouns? Now, passive sense. Let's talk about this. Gerunds in passive sense. Let's learn that. Alright, let's proceed ahead with the next thing. We often use a gerund after verb. Need, require and want. In this case, gerund has a passive sense. I have 3 t-shirts that need washing. Fine? So in all these sentences, the gerund is used as in passive form. This letter requires signing. The house wants repainting. Fine? Is this much clear to everyone? Okay, now let's proceed ahead. Now what we are going to do, let's see. Let's do one writing assignment. Do you know what plagiarism is? Anyone knows what plagiarism is? So we are going to learn about that, plagiarism itself. Alright, let's learn about plagiarism. See, plagiarism is like if sometimes you are being given assignment and you copy it from some site and cite it out as your example. Suppose you are doing a PhD in something, okay, in some subject, and if you copy your thesis from someone else, it would be a plagiarism. Copy and pasting someone else's work and claiming it as your own work. Fine? Yeah. Now, let's learn about it in detail. Plagiarism. Plagiarize. Do you plagiarize? Plagiarism is an illegal form of copying. See, if you're copying it from Wikipedia, that's okay. That's open for everyone. But if you copy someone else's work without asking and you call it your own, then it would be a plagiarism. It could be accidental or intentional. Copying an entire essay or story and calling it your own is plagiarism. Copying the sentence word for word without quotations is also plagiarism. Whether you hand it to a teacher or post it in your blog, plagiarism is against the law in most nations. Fine? Now, examples of plagiarism. Copying and pasting from internet and posting somewhere else without proper citation. If you don't cite it out, suppose you are copying it from my site, okay, and you don't cite it out as my work, okay, then it would be plagiarism. Putting your name on another person's essay or project. Copying exact wording from another person's text. Using another person's photo, diagram, sounds or ideas without proper citation. Presenting research in your own words without providing your references. Fine? Okay. Having a teacher, native speaker or higher level students edit your paper to perfection. Why do English learners copy? Here are some common excuses English learners use. I don't know how to put it in my own words. It's not illegal in my country. I thought the internet was a public domain. I don't understand the rules of copyright. Okay? I wanted to get a better mark. I want to impress my teacher. I have a small vocabulary. My parents want me to get, good marks. Fine. So these are the reasons people give. See, now this plagiarism is, taken very, very seriously in the academic world. Authors and artists work very hard to create original work. They deserve the credit. Teachers want to know that students understand their research. Copying or requires almost no effort. Okay. So is it clear what plagiarism is? Alright. How about others? Only few have answered. What about others? Okay, fine. Now, what is international plagiarism? Most countries have copyright laws. Yes, Subit, you were asking something. This is for the sake of knowledge. See, when I give you some assignments, what some people do, they copy it and they think, and that is also applicable for online tests. So if you are going to copy it, suppose you are giving the test on internet, okay? So you can do the same. So if you don't know it, you will do the same and you will lose marks. You may even fail, right? So that's why you should know. Fine? Alright. Fine. Most countries have copyright laws. In places like North America, plagiarism is taken very seriously. Students learn about plagiarism at an early age and teachers in high schools and universities rarely accept any excuses for copying. In most countries, the idea of intellectual property is not valued. Students from poor countries may not understand the idea of an author owning his words or a photographer owning his photo. There is no excuse for international students to plagiarize in a foreign country, however. It is important to understand and respect the copyright rules of the author or artist country. So one should never plagiarize. Fine? Now, see, internet is obviously the public domain. Okay? Hello? Is my voice okay now? Is my voice okay now? Is my voice okay now? Fine. See, copying from internet is very easy. See, if you copy something from Word to, if you see some information which you need to get, okay, which you need to utilize, and you copy it and paste it ditto, okay, then what will happen? You won't gain any knowledge. So one should never copy. You can read any article, you can take ideas from there, and you can write it in your own words, rather than copying it, like same to same. Fine. So this was the idea behind teaching you plagiarism. Is it clear what plagiarism is? Now let's learn about spelling. Okay, wait. Is this much clear to everyone? Shall we proceed ahead to the next thing? Fine. Now, I'll just put it down on the board. Let me put the documents on the board. Okay, it will be there on the board in 2 seconds. Okay, let's learn about determiners. So now we are going to learn about a new thing in grammar, which is determiner. Okay. Now, we have done this thing. Yeah, sure, I'm going to do the same. Don't worry about it. We have already covered these things in yesterday's class. These were the last words of very famous people. This we have already done yesterday, right? This we were doing. We have covered a bit of it. We still need to finish this. We are still not done with this, right? So we have to start from here. No, from here. Provide. Provide someone with something. They provide families with housing. Regard someone as. She regarded her sister as her, best friend. Rely on someone. So if you rely on someone, what does that mean? Yeah. Can you make one sentence with that? Rely on someone or something. Yeah. Write the meaning and make one sentence with that. Please. Everyone needs to make a sentence. Okay. How about others? Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Now next one. Search for someone or something. The police searched the building for bombs. Spend money on, time on. I spend all my money on books as a student. Think about someone or something. I think about you all the time. Thinking about or of doing something. I am thinking of buying a car. I am thinking about buying a car. Fine. Translate from something into something. Don't translate from English into French. Wait for someone. I waited an hour for him, then went home. Warn someone about something. If I'm warning you about something, what does that mean? Warn someone about something. If I'm warning you about something, that means I am your well-wisher, right? Can you make one sentence? Warn someone about something. My teacher has already warned us about the complexity of the paper which she is going to give in exam. For this one, yeah. Fine. Now let's learn about demonstrative and determiners. You must be wondering what determiners are, right? Okay. So determiners. This, that, these, those, all these are determiners. Fine. Now what they are in real? You must be wondering what they are. See, when we refer to things that are close to us, we use this, right? And these. This is the watch I was talking about. Okay? When we refer to things that are far away from us, so if something is close to us, we use this. This is the watch I was talking about. These are your distant relatives, fine? And when we refer to things that are far from us, we use that, right? And those. I love this watch. What about that one over there? Fine? Do you like these shoes? Actually, I prefer those shoes in the window. Yeah. Now, determiners. Other grammatical words that come before the noun are each, every, either, enough, much, many, a lot, a few, all of these, right? Some, any. I like each of these shirts. Can you make one, sentence using each? Can you make it? I like each of these shirts. I'm going to punish each one of you for being absent yesterday. Want to earn an MBA degree at the end of the session. Each one of us wants to pass pass MBA with good grades. I would like to chat with each one of you individually. Yeah. How about others? Okay, fine. I am saying, okay. Is my voice okay now? Fine. Let's go to the next one. I would like to visit every clothes shop in Milan. Every. Wait. Is it okay now? Today there is some discrepancy in my mind. That could be the reason. Otherwise, most of the times it's fine. Okay. I would like to visit every clothes shop in Milan. Yeah, Italy. Every. Which shirt do you prefer? Either is fine. Okay. We don't have enough time to go to all the clothes shop. I don't have much money on me today. He doesn't have many shirts for work. They have a few coats on sale. Out of the many present in class, only few are being attended. This is the sentence. I would like several pairs of sandals for summer. So now, what is the difference between each, every, and either? Each identifies one of a group, right? One of a group. right? Okay. Every refers to all the components of the whole group, right? And either means this one or that one. Fine? Every shoe shop in this town is expensive. That means all. I'm talking about all. Right? Each pair of shoes is handmade. Each separate pair is handmade. Right? Which one of these jumpers do you want? Either goes well with my jeans. Fine? You use each, every and either with a singular countable noun. Each dress is beautiful. Every dress is beautiful. So did you understand the difference between each, every and either? Did you understand the difference between each, every and either? Can you make one sentence each? With each, every and either. You have to make one sentence each with each, every and either. How about every and either? Each, every and either. Each, every and either. Okay, fine. Suvit, let me check your sentence, Suvit. I can attend either English or economics class tomorrow. Suvit, that one is correct. Every subject is interesting. That is also correct. But you should begin a sentence with a capital letter and it should end with a full stop. That is my only concern. Fine? Suvit, is it clear? Are your queries sorted out? No, it's okay. No need to say sorry. I am just telling you I am not pointing out towards it because I want to embarrass you or something. I am not of that kind. I will never do that. Okay, you are here to learn. If you make mistakes, I'll point out towards it so that you don't make it again and lose grades. Fine? Now, you can use both and several in same ways as all. Both shirts are lovely. Both of those hats suits you. They have several pairs of white trousers in that shop. they have several of those trousers that they like. Don't use the before several, all or both. We never use the before several, all or both. Yeah. Now enough means sufficient and few means not much, right? We have got enough time to go to the shopping center. I have got enough of this type of t-shirt at home. So enough of, this is a determiner, t-shirt is a noun. Clear? A few means 3 or 4, while few means 1 or 2. Or few means 3 or 4, okay? And only few means 1 or 2. Clear? Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone? Please respond. Yeah. There are a few interesting boutiques on this road. Now, a few plus determiner plus noun. I want a few of these woolen scarves for winter. Now, so, little or little. Little is a smaller quantity than a little. Fine? Fine? A little is a smaller quantity than little. Alright. We have a little time left. Let's go and to MS. Maybe we have 20 minutes left. We have little time left before our train. Maybe we have only 10 minutes left. Fine? Is it clear? Is the difference between little and a little clear to you? Okay. Can you make one sentence using little and a little? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Now, I have a little or little time. Fine. So we are done for today. If you have any questions from whatever I have taught today, please ask me. And the determinants one, I'm going to send it to you. Okay, I will send. I won't send it to you directly. Instead, I will send it to the coordinator, and she's going to send it to you. So, if you have any questions from whatever I have taught today, please do ask me. Yes, sure, Prabha. I'll do the same. Do you have any questions? No, the class is not yet over, Suvit. If you have any questions, you can ask me. If you have any questions from whatever I have taught today, or if you have some other specific questions, please do ask me. If not, see you tomorrow, okay? And please be regular in class, and don't forget to fill the feedback form. If you have any queries, if you have some suggestions, you can surely write that in the feedback form itself. Fine? And if we still have 2 minutes. If you have something to ask, you can ask me here as well. You don't have anything to ask? Yeah, good night. So see you tomorrow. Fine? See you tomorrow. Yeah, bye. And don't forget to fill the feedback form. Yeah, good night. And if you have any suggestions or queries, any grudges, you can just write down that in the feedback form itself. Fine? And if you want me to cover something specific in class, you can write down that as well in the feedback form itself. Bye. Yeah, bye.